Asgardians Leviosa. We're gonna watch from Mightyraccoon, Thor v Thanos, FS Wakanda Battle, Avengers Infinity War, alternate ending. Never too late to do an alternate ending for Infinity War. This is a great, fantastic channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to say, if you haven't done so already, why haven't you downloaded and followed us on the Stardust app? We mentioned it countless times, and yes, we grow every day over there. That's because we post daily 30-second reviews for films, TV shows, and trailers. You can post too. Whole thing is completely free to use. Participate yourself. Okay, I'm done. You won't hear us echoing any of that. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. It's like a student film in a park.
Yeah. It's like a deep fake or like a skin mod.
Come on, Thor. Prevent Endgame from ever happening.
Yeah. Even when he looks like a video game, he's intimidating.
Ooh. That was short-lived. We're all okay, guys.
It's over. Now, how do we get back from Titan?
No!
Except Vision did die. They wrote this little sketch right here.
It did.
Yeah. So full on.
Love your commitment to play,
Credit
to showing the credits,
sequence,
man. Yeah.
Favreau, James Gunn, Stan Lee, all those guys. They love this. This has been a
Cancel James Gunn. Although they did reveal that his wife was in fact the abuser. I got my facts very correct. Trust me.
Crazy how Mightyraccoon's team has grown over time to include most of the MCU's creative staff.
You know what I did appreciate about this one? Yes, it's a short-lived fight. Maybe Thor could have done those things. It did kind of make me wonder when I was watching Infinity War of why he just didn't still kill him anyway. It's kind of like he waited. I don't know what the timeline is of that, because look at it from the movie's perspective, right? You should have gone for the head. He snaps. Thor's like, what have you done? And then, you know, Thanos vanishes. So I don't know what the timeline is of it. Was Thor just like watching Thanos the whole time going, what's going on right now?
Looking around.
Or did that all just happen all at once in like the matter of a couple of seconds from his snap, and Thor then said it right there? Or was he just, you know, having a really insanely long delayed reaction? There's that thought that I had. So this concept of him going after him and, you know, throwing some lightning at him and then eventually deciding to cut off his head, that's cool. It looked cool. It's a cool fantasy. What I appreciated in terms of narrative, and I don't know if this is what you were going for, but this is just what I picked up on, that even though in this version they beat Thanos, they won, Vision did die before this moment happened, this still ends on them mourning the loss of Vision, which is what our heroes, I think, would do. Despite the fact that there was this big triumphant heroic moment that they beat the big baddie, they still lost an integral member, someone they love dearly, and they never want to lose anyone. So I would imagine that if this scenario did even play out in Infinity War, the movie itself, they would focus on the loss of Vision. So I do like that.
Oh yeah, well, and the road to this battle is so long and arduous anyway that by the time it's over, if it did end this way, I gotta imagine everyone would just kind of let it all kind of just dissipate out from themselves because, you know, what else can you do at that moment when you're that exhausted from fighting? You know, so yeah, it's like it does become this weirdly somber victory after, you know, everything. I guess it could have happened like that. It's funny, I was thinking about that too, and I think that in the movie, it's probably just movie time, just sort of like, yeah, we're showing a bunch of things, but it's all happening in a split second. But what I really think should have happened is Thor should have aimed for the nuts, because if he'd hit Thanos in the nuts, I don't think he'd even have had that moment to be like, still gotta snap the fingers. Like, he would be so distracted.
He would use the time stone to go back to make sure he was never hit in the nuts.
In the nuts, that's right. And then he would do the snap.
And then he would,
there's no way to win. I'm just trying, you know, because like nuts, man, they're very distracting when they're in pain.
Amen
it's
to that.
It's hard to
sister.
think straight. Thanks, man. Eunuch.
What I find funny about what Mightyraccoon does with these alternate endings kind of makes me flash to the ones that he did with the Hulk versus Thanos. There's never really much of a fight put up by Thanos in these. They're so quick. It's like Hulk, beat the crap out of Thanos very fast. Thanos couldn't put up a fight at all. And same thing here. You're like, I thought Thanos would have been able to put up a little bit of a fight. But I also do credit him in terms of creating this little short narrative, taking footage earlier from Infinity War when they're on the planet Titan to make it look like that's the ending wrap-up footage, and really that's
just
moments
packing
from
up
earlier. Yeah, I feel like Thanos is dead. Just I get the vibe. He's dead, you know?
Just felt a big sigh of relief throughout the universe.
If it was a Star Wars movie, they would say the Force and justify it like that. You know, that's how it goes. But the main issue with this alternate ending is there wouldn't be my favorite MCU movie of all time, Avengers Endgame.
Well, I think a lot of people wish it had gone that way. You know, if we just won in one movie, not needed the second part, you know, it would have been a lot more efficient. I think we could have all moved on to Phase 4 a lot sooner. So you're the minority, Greg. I don't think anybody liked that game.
Very true.
Very true.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
I wonder how this would have played if you made everything computer. Why didn't you do more work for the free content that you're giving us, Mightyraccoon? You should have animated everything.
You should make a whole video game out of this so that we can all defeat Thanos in Infinity War as our favorite event.
And it should be free to play. All right? I criticize the free stuff you put out.
With frequent downloadable upgrades to it. Just keep on pumping and we'll never pay for it.
That's what Thanos said about his okay. All right, Reject Nation, if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to Mightyraccoon. And hey, why don't you somehow link one of the stones to this pun that I was not clever enough to come up with by subscribing and clicking the notification bell to our channel and hitting the like button as well. And make sure to download and follow us on the Stardust app. Also, it's time for a Patron of the Day shout out. Today's Patron of the Day shout out goes to a man named Tyler Haig. You've heard us talk plentiful about this handsome gentleman. Sexy guy. Tyler said that for his New Year's resolution, he's got a couple of main goals. One, to lose some weight. Everyone says that. Even skinny people say that.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Number 2, he wants to come out to California again, and he wants to meet us. And simultaneously within that one, he wants to go to Galaxy's Edge.
Ooh.
So Tyler, it's the deal that's been struck. When you come out here, we're all going to Galaxy's Edge together. And by we, that means John is making the promise to sacrifice all plans and financials to go to Galaxy's Edge. I might have to back out, you know, based off of circumstances. But John will definitely go. I'll do what I can, though, to make sure I can go with you, Tyler. Because I love you, but I might not be able to attend.
If it's just the two of us, we can make it work. We can cuddle. We can get a turkey leg together. You know, we can ride It's a Small World. We can get in the teacups. We can take a vlog and rub it in Greg's face.
Yeah. I will definitely be jealous.
Yes. As he sits at home playing PlayStation 4.